Hey, what's up YouTube? It's NobleBlazersYax, and I'm back here for an updated deck profile, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have been dying to see me do some updates on my decks, and as you can see here, I'm still playing Volcanics, and still feel like they're a pretty good rogue deck for the format, and I have made like a couple of changes. I actually went to a major shop today, with my good friend Sano Jano, and managed to buy like a couple of stuff for the deck. I still am missing in some like a few cards, bear in mind, for especially the side deck. For the main deck, I'm really only missing Shared Rides because I do main Shared Ride, because I do think it's like practically like the next maxi of the format. Considering we're playing Necros and Cliff Forts being like the big decks, and then there's like some other rogue matches where Shared Ride is really effective and can stop momentums as well. And for the extra, I'm really only missing a Diamond Crab King. But like aside from that, yeah, I got this like a couple of cards in this brand new playmat of mine, which is a Fate Stay Night Unlimited Bladeworks one. So for those of you guys who don't know, I'm a pretty big fan of the Fate franchise, and it's practically one of my all-time favorite series. But anyways, getting on with the deck profile. So of course, to start off, we have the obligatory 3 Rocket, MVP Scattershot, and of course the 3 Volcanic Shell. So also the 3 Firestorm Guards. So this should be pretty damn obvious to you guys already. This is practically staple in every Volcanic deck. And to follow up with my personal attack choices for the current meta, I am siding in the two sets of the hand jobs, 2 fire and 2 ice hand. Now, why am I playing these? Because a lot of you guys pretty much know that one of the major problems with the Volcanic archetype is their inconsistency issues, and the tendency to pretty much like brick hands. And basically these hands practically fix your hands, pun totally intended. But yeah, like pretty much these hands, of course, they serve as standalone monsters that can thin out your deck. And considering the format that we are in is now back to being a back row heavy format, with Cliff Forts playing Skill Drain and Vanities, and the same thing with BAs playing Fire Lake and all that stuff. The hands are very, very effective and can play under those floodgates, and being standalone cards means they don't need other cards to practically do work for them. They can pop back row, they can, pop monsters, and pretty much like give you a free level 4 to use next turn. Fire Hand can be recycled with Royal Firestorm Guards, and pretty much they pretty much float, so they practically ensure that you're going to have a level 4 to make rank 4s more often with this deck. And as you notice in my this is practically my monster lineup, and I don't main Summoner Monk as much as I think it's a very good card that helps you grab your rocket out of your deck. But the thing is, like I said, we're playing a back row heavy format where Monk is very, very vulnerable to a lot of stuff like Fiendish Chain, Vanity's Emptiness, and all that effect negation. And the idea that you have to like pitch a spell card just for your opponent to stop Summoner Monk is really painful this format, so I would not really recommend playing the card too much, especially when Summoner Monk has its own problems. So definitely main deck the hands. They're very, very effective against like a lot of matchups in today's meta. Definitely, and they will reduce your bricking a whole lot more, like a whole lot less, or whatever. Yeah, they'll reduce bricking. So the hands have been doing like a really great job for me, and I'm really loving them. So for the spell lineup, of course, we have the 3 Pot of Dualities for consistency. The 3 MSTs, which I feel like it's a must, even though there is a lot of Necros this format, because once again there are those floodgates and those other matchups like Cliff Fort. You will be playing those Yosenju and those Ritual Beast matchups as well, and they like to play stuff like Macrocosmos and Dimensional Fissure, which are very painful for this deck to deal with. You want to deal with those skill drains, you want to deal with, like Pop Scouts and everything like that, crucial cards, because, yeah, Cliff Forts are still big in this format, and I don't like the idea of, like, having to take out one card just because I fear one deck, We have the draw card being the 2 Magic Planners, the 1 Game Steal, definitely, and that's practically for the spell lineup. Now for the traps, we run 3 Reload, of course. It's practically the MVP card of this deck, and the reason why this deck is actually seeing play now. We followed that up with the 3 Fiendish Chain, being pretty much part of the Planner group, of course, and Effect Negation, as well as being Battle Stoppers. We have more consistency with Reckless Greed, which I feel like is really great in this deck right now, and it's something that this deck needs to pretty much get more draw power. It doesn't really care too much where you have to like skip 2 turns, especially if you do manage to like get 2 off. And under Reload, pretty much like the draw skip effect doesn't really matter, especially when you're plussing constantly with your Planners, Firestorm Guards, and Reload Shell plays. And of course, shout out to my good friend Sasano Jana for picking me these up, especially because they're super cheap now. 3 Vanity's Emptiness, of course, because Necros and like those other special summon matchups, and of course you can side them out of versus Clifford and Yasanju. And of course, the last of my trap lineup is pretty much D2 Mirror Force and D1 Bottomless. 2 Mirror Force to pretty much protect. Once again, Dark Law is a problem against a problem for this deck as well when you're playing against heroes. Really nice against Cliff Forts as well to pretty much like stop those OTKs single-handedly. It's very rewarding, really great this format right now, especially because people like to like spam boards a lot. Pretty good against Yosanju and like all kinds of good stuff. So that like definitely recommend running these in the main deck, and just like the one bottomless to pretty much really good against game 1 Cliff Forts. It's good against Burning Abyss if you manage to hit Sir especially, and yeah, like a lot of other matchups. So that's pretty much my main deck, and for the extra, it's the typical rank 4 engine with Lavello Chain and Daigusto Emerald being pretty much like the most crucial ones, and like I said, I'm really only missing a Diamond Crab King. But yeah, this is practically the rest of the extra deck. Crazy Box because you play under Skill Drain. This would have been Diamond Crab King to get over Towers, Dark Rebellion, Black Ship, Exciton, Kirgorgon, Dweller. Really good, especially because I'm playing Ice Hand too, so it does get that like extra attack bonus as well. Harlan Draco, Rhapsody, Honor Arc, and the Cowboy. That's pretty much my main deck, and I don't really feel like the need to really show you guys my side deck because, like I said, I'm missing like a lot of stuff. And again, once again, as usual, it really depends on your meta and what you guys are facing, or your regional, your locals, whatever, whoever's playing, what. But that pretty much covers my deck profile. If you guys would like to give me some feedback, please comment down below. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to my channel if you like my content and would you like to see me upload more stuff. And share my videos with your friends. Spread the word of the channel and promote so I can start like uploading more content and be motivated to do so. And feel free to post some feedback down below. What do you guys think of my deck, and any suggestions you would like to add to the main side or whatever in the extra, and just like let me know what you guys think of the deck, and feel free to ask me any questions regarding my deck build or whatever, if you guys like need any helpful advice from me whatsoever. So that pretty much covers it, guys. Thank you guys a lot for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys next update video when the ban list probably rolls in, and that'll happen in like a couple of weeks or so. But yeah, see you guys later. This is Noble Blazer ZX signing out.